What up, YouTube? Before we get into this video with the clown Jonathan Greenblatt, or whatever this clown's name is from the ADL, I just want to just put out a public service announcement to our people. It really pains me that the intelligence level of our people is that where we can be told that something is anti-Semitic and believe it in a sense like we're hating on another group of people. When in fact, if you was to take your time, do your due diligence, put down the Instagram and scrolling your fingers up to viewing nonsense that's irrelevant to your day-to-day life, if you just took the time to go look up who is the Semitic people, you would in fact learn something. And what you would learn is that the Semitic people are not white. So for one brother like Kanye or Ye, or Kyrie for rather speaking, for them to be anti-Semitic means that they are anti themselves. Now we let jokers like Greenblatt with the ADL get up on a podium, which you're about to see shortly, and tell us that these young men, or in particular, this video is about Kanye West, that he's anti-Semitic. Now, we really need to put ourselves in a position to realize that we need to start fact-checking everything against what these people are saying to us and what they're telling us, because their main goal is to simply divide us. And they're doing it because of our lack of intelligence. So this is my challenge for you. Spend 30 minutes out of your day to invest in understanding who you are, where you come from, and who your people are. Because without understanding that, you can get another group or race of people tell you who you are. Because that's been the placement of the black person in the United States. We've been placed as the Negro, as the colored person, as the black person. And they make all of these movies about us, depicting us as slaves, and nobody comes out and questions it. Nobody talks about the inconsistencies in the material, the inaccuracies in the material. Nobody's offended by it. And nobody's certainly asking to basically strip these people of their lives and their dignity like they do our black men. Now, we need to make a stand for something or just fall for anything. But like I said, my challenge to you is pick up a book, or more importantly, go to Google and research the information that is being presented to you, because you will find out that you are being bamboozled. And the video that I have to present today basically is going to show you how bold these people are, how they strategize to take us down. And keep this in mind. If they can do this to a Kanye West, what do you think that they can do to you? And what do you think they actually think of you behind closed doors? Think about that. And in the meantime, let's get it.
And the next upstream frontier is engaging businesses, making sure they don't back anti-Semites just to chase a buck. And to illustrate this, let me tell you a story about the ADL, Kanye West, and Adidas. As we all watched in recent weeks, the world-famous Kanye West unleashed torrents of anti-Jewish hate, both online and offline, on social media and in interviews. And as that happened, ADL, we do what we do, we sprang into action. Our researchers tracked how Kanye was cheered by extremists, from the Nation of Islam to the Proud Boys to neo-Nazi leaders. And many brands like Balenciaga and Gap, MRC, creative artists, many others, said that Kanye's values weren't their own. And as he unraveled, they cut ties. In many cases, They took losses of millions of dollars because of those decisions. But Adidas was silent. So I called the chairman of Adidas, and he gave me a list of reasons as to why he couldn't act. Now look, I've worked at some big companies. I get the politics, and I understand the pressure. So I told him, hey, we will work with you, and we will praise you if and when you do the right thing. But until you do, ADL will hammer you as hard as we can. I hung up the phone, and I knew to get that done, it wasn't about me or us. We had to turn to all of you. Adidas needed to hear directly from the people who buy their shoes and wear their workout clothes. So ADL launched a campaign, #RunAwayFromHate, to use social media to raise awareness of their inertia. And almost 20,000 of you directly lobbied the company. You posted, you tweeted, you emailed, you clicked, and you helped. First, the media took notice, and stories started to spread about their inaction. Then the markets took notice. Adidas' stock price dropped 23% over the month. And then Adidas took notice. Instead of just keeping their relationship with Kanye West under review, they put it on ice and terminated it. And look, while I wish they had done it sooner, Adidas, to their credit, made it abundantly clear that they would not do business with bigots. And today I am so pleased that they're here at Never Is Now to announce an incredible commitment that demonstrates their dedication to fighting anti-Semitism, to addressing hate, will last long beyond this moment. And if you haven't noticed, I am styling some very nice new sambas that I bought last night. Adidas made a meaningful step forward at a time when it really matters. But the threats are morphing. They're taking new forms. And we've got to adapt and innovate to meet them.